Luxembourg American Cemetery and Memorial, and this is where Patton and other American soldiers, and most of them died in the Battle of the Bulge, and they're buried here. And we're at the Luxembourg American Cemetery, and just finished a tour with an amazing guide that works for the cemetery organization. Fantastic. Individual stories, visiting grave sites, and beautiful cemetery, well kept. That's the chapel. They have maps discussing Battle of the Bulge. Most people here are buried from the Battle of the Bulge. But then you'll have people who died in Africa and they were brought here to be buried with their friends at the family request. So you will see people from other conflicts buried here. And this is the resting place of General Patton. And the family actually requested he remain buried in Luxembourg. And just taking a close-up of the grave marker, and all of these will only show the name, the rank, and the unit they were with, and the date they were killed in action, and of course the state. So that's District of Columbia, New York. And the reason there is no date of birth, our guide Lucy, she said that would distinguish each man individually by date of birth, and they did not want to do that. And that came from General Pershing. So the whole idea was everybody's sacrifice was the same, and the whole idea was that no one's sacrifice was more than the next man's. And we're just here on a beautiful day. It's usually not this sunny beautiful. So we really scored with a beautiful day. Now just taking a walk past some grave markers. And the interesting part, all the Americans buried here were at the request of the families to have them remain in Europe. Whereas the Commonwealth soldiers, they were not given the choice. So Canadians, Brits, New Zealanders, they were all, if they died in Europe, they were buried in Europe. But the American military, the government, gave the soldiers' families the choice to be repatriated back to the States or buried here. So obviously the ones that are here in Luxembourg, the families requested that they remain in Europe. And this wall shows the soldiers with unknown graves. And I'll just move up a little bit.